Hello everybody and welcome back to the Quiet Kenku. Today we're playing a much more cozy game than previously. Today we're going to be playing Dream Daddy, which is recommended. It was recommended by Connor, as well as I believe it had been recommended in the Discord server previously. So, I don't know. First off, the music, fucking amazing. I'm excited. You go ahead and... Cool. This is my first time seducing dads, so we're gonna see what happens. I'm not an expert in seducing dads. So sleepy. So sleepy. Dad? Dad, wake up. Wake up, pretend to be dead, or 5 more minutes. You know what? I'm gonna do what I usually do when I hear someone trying to wake me up, and I'm just gonna pretend to be dead. Let my tongue roll out of my mouth and stop breathing. And that's a lie, I don't do that. I usually just don't wake up because I'm impossible to wake. Come on, Dad, this hasn't worked on me since I was 6. I'm sorry, Amanda, this is the end for me. Yes. I'm sorry? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright. All good? Okay. You're gonna go mod? Okay, thank you. We have a special guest in the background. Say hello. There's a cat too. Apparently we have 2 special guests. Oh my god. Hold on. I'll make it so you guys can see it a little better. There we go. You can see the cat. Look at the cat. Cat. Yeah. Okay, back to it. Where were we? Dad, I swear to God. Amanda, I bequeath to you all of my earthly possessions. Spread my ashes over my recliner. Okay, well your corpse better get the moving van because it's leaving soon. I finally open my eyes and sit up. I'm lying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box. I yawn and stretch. Morning, Manda Panda. Yikes, Dad, breathe, go brush your teeth. Drink plenty of water. Dad tip number 25. Oh god. Oh god, I get to build a dad? The question is, do we go for twink or do we go for... what do we go for? What's the fit? I think we go for... I don't know. We go for slim, I think. Diamond head. Twink 100%. Okay. Twink it is. That gives me twink vibes. Yeah. And for the hair, I think we go for something long. Do I just make Lucia? Do I just start making Lucia? Is that the play here? You tell me. Oh my god, I could go Goku. No, wait a minute. I know who to make. Not Lucia. We do Mika. We do like a... Oh, look at the sad eyes. Why Lucia in particular? Because I see thin twink body and I think... I immediately think Lucia. Oh my god. Sad. Auga. Auga. Okay. I don't know what eyes to do. I think we'll go for like... I don't know. Oh yeah, those right there. That's Mika right there. I fuck with those. I fuck with it. See, the thing is, I don't know that really is Mika, but I fuck with those eyes. Now we'll go kind of like disinterested in the eyes. Oh jeez. Oh Jesus. No, he definitely just like a very flat. Wait, the ones, hold on, fuck. Was it those? Yeah? Do I go with those then? We'll go with, oh my god. I don't like that. I don't like that. We'll go with that. For the brows... Wait. Were you saying do it for this one? Was that what you were saying do it to? For that mouth? Oh my god. No, the eyes will go with those eyes? Okay. Well, for the mouth, we're gonna go with that. Mika didn't have any facial hair, did he? I don't think he did. I think we do go with that eyebrow, though, because the little slit in it. No glasses. Do we do any piercings? I know he wouldn't normally, but do we go with... For, like, modern AU Mika, do we go for some piercings? Maybe the ear. I think the ear looks good. And clothing. Oh god. There. What do we do for clothing? Cats. Definitely like a very dressy kind of look. I think we go for something like that. Yeah. I think that works. I wanna see about the hair real quick. Is there anything else that just like stands out to me? Just like, I gotta go for that. Let me see. I'm probably gonna go with what I had, but... Nah, we'll keep what we got. There we go. Okay. I fuck with it. What do you think? What do we think, chat? Do we like, the fit? Do we like the dad? Damn. I think we like the dad. I think Mika would make a great dad. Do you really? Would Mika make a good dad? Okay. I don't remember his last name. Would it just be Von Ripley, I guess? Because I mean, he was adopted into it, so there we go. Be that dad. Yeah.
Be that dad.
Dad tip number 88. Pay your bills early. Did you fall asleep packing? I got most of it done, I think. Searching around the room, it looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except for one. Wait, straggler. I gotta do the Mika voice if I'm playing Mika. Except the it's gonna be pretty weird. What's in it? Looking at the box, I see a bunch of old photos in little photo albums. Oh, I haven't seen these in years. I pull out one of the dusty albums from the top of the pile and we begin looking through it. This is the coolest baby I've ever seen. Modern AU Mika would be weird. Well, yeah. Ooh, Mother and I or Father and I? Oh, canonically, what was Mika? Canonically, and like the stuff. What was he? Was he? Oh, he had a girlfriend, didn't he? So we could say mother and I, cause end up having a father. Right, okay. The only hey, you remember better than I do. The only way your father and I. The only way your father and I could get you to stop crying was to put the sunglasses on you. But whenever we tried to take them off, you'd start crying again. You spent the first 2 years of your life with sunglasses on. Nice. Halloween when you were maybe 4. Oh my god, that dragon costume. Couldn't decide between being a princess or a dragon, so you went with both. Princess Dragon. Why do I remember crying in that dragon costume? You saw yourself in the mirror and realized you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was a realization of your greatest fear, I think. Right, yep, definitely repressed that memory. And this was your horse phase. Dad. I believe you named that plush horse Sir Horsington the Brave. I don't think that was his... Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatched it away and hold it above her head with my superior dad arms. Nice try, but this is important blackmail for later down the road. Yeah, this is Mika. 100%. Go ahead and try... Oh, fuck, I skipped it. Shit. I think it was something about seeing photos of, like, him when he was younger. Ouch, kid. The Communist Manifesto had a chance back in the day. God damn it. I look off into the distance and reminisce about that rad horn section. Hey, it's Emma P. No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Honey, I promise you, wholeheartedly, that I will never stop mixing those two up. Dad, Emma R has been my best friend since I was 7. Give it, like, a little bit of effort. Oh, right, Emma P was the one who... Oh god. Tried to steal people's pets. Fired a flaming tennis ball at the police station. Pooped her pants during a sleepover. That was totally Emma R. Dad, that was me. I did that. Oh. And I was having a sleepover with Emma R. Fuck, I'm mixing my voices. And I was having a sleepover with Emma R, who isn't Emma P. You never told anyone, though. True blue, that Emma R. Anyway, I gotta show this to Emma R later. She'll get a kick out of it. The first photography award you ever won. Yeah, and got us $20 gift card to McFridays. And then you got food poisoning from the cheesy tostada blasts. I think you mean food poisoning, you know, with a Z.
Dad.
I don't need to voice over that one. She said it perfectly. Still can't drive past McFridays without gagging. Still proud of you, though. Amanda reaches deep down into the box and pulls out one last photo. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. Finally decided to break the silence. That was the day we adopted you or day you were born. Ooh, okay, interesting, so I have a choice there. I'll say day you were born. It's kind of a funny story. We got into a car accident right there in the hospital parking lot. Wasn't anything big, just a fender bender. But of course I was freaking out, and the little old lady who crashed into us was freaking out, and I didn't know what to do. But your father, oh man. He holds my hand and looks me directly in the eyes. Calmest I've ever seen him. He says, "It's okay. It's gonna be okay." He was right, you know. I stare at the picture for longer. Maybe too long. I miss him. Can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda. She pats me on the back. Come on, Pops, we gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever. You're right. Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house. So many memories here. Hard to believe your father and I bought this place almost 20 years ago. Hey, remember when I shattered the front window playing catch? You always had very strong arms. Hey, remember when I shattered the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? You were a very imaginative child. Hey, remember when I broke the back window? We get it, Amanda, you break stuff. And there'll be plenty more stuff for me to break in the new place. Memories to make and stuff to break. You ready? We sit in silence for a moment. I watch my daughter grow up in this house. It'll forever hold a place in my heart, but it still stings a little bit to leave it behind. I'm ready. The moving van begins to pull away, and I get the car into position to follow it. I watch our house, our old house, disappear in the rearview mirror. So what? So, sell me on our cool new pad. I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. Nestled in beautiful scenic downtown Maple Bay, our new house features. Not only are there bedrooms for your sleeping pleasure, but couches and floor space where you can, yes, catch a wink. What a deal. I mean, if sleep weren't for the weak. You sleep more than anyone I know. I admit my faults, Pops. I keep it real. Anyway, it's also smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue. Good spin. I think it's great. Won't we be closer to a lot of cool stuff that we can walk to? So I won't have to waste gas. And I mean, trying to park downtown is, you know... Amanda, you know you're gonna have to learn how to parallel park at some point, right? Not gonna happen, Pops. I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude. I don't know how to do that either. Have you met the neighbors yet? Not yet, but the neighborhood seems pretty quiet. So you won't have to chase any rowdy teens off your lawn. You have the very teen you mock when you say that, honey. I'm in my last year of high school. I'm practically dust. Yeah, you're a real... Don't you dare. Senior. Dad, I know where this is going. Citizen. I'm just gonna ignore that. But I won't forget it. So what's item number 1 on the new house agenda? Well, first we'll need to forge a path through the solid wall of boxes that's blocking the living room. I still have to install the washer and dryer. We need to go grocery shopping. Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me that we're gonna take a break and explore the neighborhood. Okay, you're right. Get some work done and then check the area out. We pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mowed and the for sale sign is still in the yard. Yeah. And with a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more. Nice form, Sweet Pea. I got a problem with authority. I'm so proud. Man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich. Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. Need to unpack first, need some coffee. See all the dogs at the park. We'll go get some coffee. I gotta get my hands on a nice, hot cup of the old bean juice, or I'm gonna be useless all day. I think we passed a coffee shop on the way here. Maybe we could check that out. Let's do it. What you do... I was trying to read the dad tip. No. We walk down the street to the Coffee Spoon, a cute little place on the corner. And this is such convenient walking distance from our place. I mean, I guess. What's wrong? Why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I could just drink better coffee at home on my own couch? and not have to make awkward eye contact with other people. At least when I'm home, some random guy isn't gonna come up and sit on the recliner next to me, and I won't feel like a little weird about it, because technically he's not sitting at my table, but he's very much within my personal zone. Dad, what's with the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you go set it up on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? Or do you leave it there and feel your face flush hot with shame as you consider the possibility that there is in fact a bin somewhere just out of sight, and now you're that jerk who left their mug? Dad, are you just afraid to meet new people? Yes, Amanda, I am. My name is Mika. I'm your father, and I'm afraid to meet people. We walk inside. Hello. Sorry, am I supposed to be reading something? Anyway. The inside of the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls, and patrons lounge around on well-worn... Fuck. Vinyl records line the walls, and patrons lounge around on well-worn-in couches. Some cool tunes spin on the record player next to a little stage. Welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How's it going? What's with the name? No, it's kind of dumb. Gets mentioned in this poem I like, and thought it'd be a good idea at the time. And I suppose now it's still a good idea because, like, the business said I fucking skipped it. But people ask me that question all the time, and I give them this same answer every time, and now I'm kind of standing here rambling, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable the more I keep talking, but man, we're in it now, and I can't stop. Everyone, very silent. Their eyes met across the coffee shop. So, what'll it be? I scan the chalkboard menu and am immediately overwhelmed. I'll have a... Godspeed you, black coffee. Iced Tegan and Sarah chai. I gotta go for the iced Tegan and Sarah. I don't know what that is, but I'm not a fan of black coffee, and I don't like chai. Good choice. I don't get it. That's a pun. Tegan and Sarah, this really awesome Canadian indie band formed in 1995. They were nominated for a Grammy in 2013 and are known for being masters of not only pop hits, but meaningful lyricism. I'm doing the thing again. But coming right up. And for you? I'll have a macchiato DeMarco, please. Coming right up. Do you want that in a small, medium, or biggie smalls? Medium. Wait, is biggie smalls big or small? I should change that, shouldn't I? Matt sets to making our drinks, and Amanda and I take a seat on one of the couches. What's his deal? I'll let the man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to anyway. Hey. Ska was cool once. Couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support. You sink right into it. Okay, it's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me. This place is right next to our house, and that guy seems not only cool, but also just as uncomfortable with talking to other people as you are. You should totally become friends with him. I don't know. Yeah. Come on, what do we say about meeting new people? I can't meet new people if I always stay inside and also don't go outside and also don't talk to people. See, we're making progress. Matt sets our drinks down at our table and I have a sip. The iced Teagle and Vera is delicious. Hey, we're new in the neighborhood. I'm Amanda. This is my dad, Mika. Oh, right on. Pleased to meet you both. You ought to come by when my daughter's hanging around the shop. You two might get along. Yeah, I'm sure we'll maybe come in from time to time. Amanda kicks my leg from under the table. I'm sure we'll be in here a lot. You know what? Let me get you guys' opinion on something. Matt goes into the back and comes out with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing. I'm working on a new banana bread recipe, and I need help coming up with a name for it. Well, I think we're gonna have to taste test it first so we can, get the full flavor profile of, and really appreciate the flavor sensations of... Amanda nods vigorously. She knows this game. Yeah, we need to give that Nana bread a taste. If you want us doing free creative labor, I think that would be commiserate with, I've taught her well. We have trained for this day. I was just gonna give you guys free banana bread anyway. Right, yes, that. Matt serves us each a piece. Amanda and I happily chow down. This is amazing. Thanks, the secret ingredient is bananas. So any ideas? I'm stumped. Well, I think I might only be able to give you dad band puns, but I'll give it a shot. Banana bread Kennedy's, grateful banana bread, and right said banana bread. I love grateful bread. My heart says grateful bread because that is, the Grateful Dead. I feel old that I know that. Grateful Dead. But does chat, do you have any other ideas besides grateful banana bread? I want to see if you guys have any ideas, because that's what I'm leaning toward, but if there's any others that are like, go for that one. Grateful bread, okay. Grateful bread, it is. Like the jam rock band fronted by Jerry Garcia? That actually has a nice ring to it. Really? Yeah. I just heard the moist thing twice. Okay, well, I'm drinking water, don't worry. Yeah, grateful banana bread. Strong decisions. That's art, baby. I wanted to say baby because I thought it would sound cool, but once I said it, I realized it doesn't sound good coming out of my mouth. Maybe I should just leave saying baby to the professionals. Enjoy your coffee. Subfix Soundworks. Yeah, I streamed yesterday and I haven't sat down to do anything like that since. I know. But there's visuals on the screen, it's better. Thanks, baby. See, it sounds good when you say it. Across the way, a man catches my eye. He sits by himself, brooding over a cup of coffee. Our eyes meet, just for a moment. I hastily look away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. Who is that? We finish up our drinks and head out. Thanks for stopping in. Take care. Okay, now that we're full of caffeine, where to? Let's get some fresh air. Time to soak up all that vitamin D, make our bones nice and strong. Yeah, our skeletons are gonna get so strong, they're gonna hop right out of our bodies and crush cars with their bony fingers. Amanda, I already have an irrational fear that my skeleton will one day escape this flesh sack and run amok. Please don't encourage it. Right, sorry. To the park! That quirky lab assistant from NCIS. Fuck! I keep trying to read the dad facts! And they keep going away too quickly. Fuck! Amanda and I begin a stroll through the neighborhood. I can't believe how beautiful it is outside. Kids are playing in the street, the flowers are in bloom, and the faint smell of a nearby barbecue drifts through the air. This place is nice. Too nice. I don't trust it. Good eye, honey. You can never be too careful. See that baby in that stroller over there? Government operative. We're on to you, baby. We walk for a while and eventually end up in a small park. Toddlers chase each other through the playground, and dogs of all shapes and sizes romp through the grass. It's pretty crowded, but Amanda spots a nice empty bench. We start to make our way over to it when... Dun dun dun. Heads up! Ow! A frisbee suddenly hits me in the face. Woof! A corgi with a neat plaid handkerchief tied around its neck bounds up to me, wagging his tail. Let's see. Why does that feel like a Mika dad thing to say? Government operative? Yeah. Yeah, true. Did you throw this thing at my head? That would also be a Mika thing to say. He wouldn't say hello or I like your necktie. He'd say, did you throw that thing at my head? He runs around in a circle and nudges my leg with his nose. Oh god, this is the cutest dog. Impart upon me your wisdom, tiny dog. I have to say that. I have to say that. How long do I have left? How did you know? Do you have tomorrow's lottery numbers? Mika just looks at the dog. Impart upon me your wisdom. How did you know? Borf. My god. This dog knows more than he lets on. Definitely could have caught that. Guy in a Hawaiian shirt jogs over to us and takes the frisbee from me. Ah, you know, frisbees are traditionally caught with your hands, not your face. It's like disc golf, but the goal is my face. Looks like you're winning. I'm just messing with you. I'm Brian, by the way. I'm Mika, and this is my daughter, Amanda. I look over at Amanda only to find her sitting on the ground rubbing the dog's tummy. Hey. Your dog's cool. Old Maxwell sure loves the attention. It's great to see another father and daughter out here on such a sunny day. Where's yours? Brian gestures over to a grassy knoll where a young girl sits on a checkered blanket. She's reading a book bigger than her head. She puts it down and heads over to us. This is Daisy. She's reading the Brothers Karamazov. Her teacher... fucking shit, I keep skipping. It's the right click. Teacher tells us remember him something. How old is she? 10. She's a precocious little youngster. Whoa. My natural dad instincts kick in. I must brag about my child's accomplishments. Oh no, it's happening. Oh shit. Go on, Daisy, tell him about yourself. That's my girl. Amanda, get in there. Okay. Mika's HP 80, Bride's HP 80. Oh shit. What is DHTR? What the fuck? Grade card, band-aid, spelling bee photo, child art. Spelling bee photo. Fumbling through your phone's browser, you managed to pull up a photo of Amanda winning her 10th grade spelling bee. Wow, congratulations. Daisy's getting prepped for her annual spelling bee right now. Hopefully this will be her 3rd win in a row. Yikes, you lose 5 HP. Shit! No! Daisy just started a weekly chess club at her elementary school computer lab. She's the president too, of course. Dang, my high school doesn't have a chess club or a computer lab. Lose 10 HP. No! No. Can't switch daughters. Amanda is... Can't switch daughters to Amanda's your only daughter. Shh. That's so funny. Amanda here just recently won a local photography award. Wow, congratulations. Brian loses 10. Yes! We're winning. Or we're not winning, but whatever. Daisy actually just won a statewide pottery contest. 15! No! Brian, you can't do this to me. Band-Aid? With a flourish, you produce a Band-Aid from your pocket. Take a knee and start to apply it to Amanda's arm. What are you doing, Dad? Being a protective parent. Anyone would agree. It's an unusual gesture. You lose 10 HP. Daisy sold enough candy bars this year to get the top prize, a canoe. We're taking it out next weekend. How's that even possible? Amanda could barely get one of those sticky hand things. It's extra powerful, you lose 20 HP. There's no way for me to win this, is right? There's no fucking way. Grade card? You pull a wrinkled copy of Amanda's last grade card out of your back pocket. Dad. Awesome grades! Brian loses 25 HP. Brian, you really carry that around everywhere? Ouch, maybe it is kind of weird. You lose. Fuck. Did I mention Daisy said her first word at 10 months? Daddy. Amanda's was potty. Still cute, but maybe this isn't the time to bring it up. You lose 10. Fuck. Oh my god. There's no way. The child art better be so good. You unfurl your wallet to reveal a tiny copy of a drawing of a cornucopia Amanda did in the first grade. Cute. Isn't very impressive, but Amanda's genuinely appreciates you holding on to it. 10 HP. I regained 20. Yes! Yes! Let's go! Daisy here has all of her adult teeth. Never had a cavity either. Amanda self-consciously pushes her lips together to hide her teeth. It's extra powerful, lose 20. Oh my god. I have no more items, so I just have to brag. Last week, unprompted, Amanda helped an old woman with her grocery bags. Extra powerful, loses 20. I'm done. I'm done, by the way. I lose. Her math's amazing. One time, I actually called her to double-check my numbers before I made a cut for a support beam. You did that more than once, Dad. Doesn't that say more about him than it does about Daisy? Still, lose 10. I lost. He's really got us beat. Boy, it's been such a treat getting to meet you two. Did he have to add insult to injury with being such a gracious winner? So I take it you guys are new to the neighborhood. We just moved in. Do you live around here? Yeah, we live in that cul-de-sac down next to the coffee shop. What a coincidence. That's where we live too. Small world. Yeah, Daisy and I are in that little ranch-style house on the corner. I know that house. It's just like ours, but slightly bigger and better landscaped. Does this guy have to outdo me at everything? What a lovely place. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Really nice meeting you guys. We'll have to stop by at some point. Yeah, definitely. Bye. Brian and Daisy walk further into the park with Maxwell happily trotting along in tow. Do you get the feeling that he was trying to one-up us? Trying and succeeding. Can't believe that kid's only 10. What was I even doing at her age? Believe you had a bit of a thing for horses. Shame that didn't pan out. Could have majored in comparative horse studies. It's not too late to minor in horse creative writing. Too close to the truth, Dad. Let us never again speak of the fantastic adventures of Sir Horsington the Brave, an epic in 7 parts by Amanda von Ripley. We laugh off the horse epic and walk around the park a bit more, enjoying the day. Go take a nap or go and pack. Well, we'll go and pack. We should head home. I'm gonna need 4 hours minimum to figure out how to build my new bed. And I'd like to not have to sleep on the floor tonight. Dad tip number 56, go ask your mother. I get to work unpacking the various boxes around the living room. A couple hours pass, and I get some good work done. The washer and dryer unit is both washing and drying, and we can actually walk through the living room without tripping over boxes. First visitor already? Walk over to the door and open it. Hello. Oh shit. Ah shit. Oh, shit. Alright, here we go. A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door, brandishing a plate of cookies. Hello?
Whoa.
Oh, where's my manners? My name's Joseph. I'm your next-door neighbor. Oh, yes. Hi. I'm Mika. That's what my name is. I saw the moving van and thought I'd bring over some cookies. My daughter Christy wanted me to let you know she baked them herself. Joseph leans in and whispers, but between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips.
Good one.
We both share a laugh. Kids, right?
Oh.
Wow, cookies, huh? So nice to meet you. Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile. Well, thanks for the cookies. Amanda disappears with the cookies. Amanda, come back. And she's gone. That's my daughter. Her name's Amanda. She's a charmer.
Oh.
Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough.
Oh.
Children in general are just tough. I hear that. I mean, there'd have to be something wrong with you to try to raise more than 2. I have 4 kids. What have you done? Oh, I meant... Don't worry, you didn't mean to be rude. Oh no, this is the first neighbor I've met, and my social life is already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move again. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Is the missus around? Mr. Actually, and, no, not anymore. He died.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry for your loss. No, it's alright. Oh, this is uncomfortable. We stand there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, can you close the door real quick? I look up at Joseph quizzically, but comply. After a second, I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph standing there with a huge smile. Hey, I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. I promise not to talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What you say? That sounds great. My daughter and Amanda and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. We shake hands to seal the deal.
Yeah.
Well, neighbor, I'll see you at 3 p.m. sharp on Saturday. Sure thing, neighbor. Joseph starts walking away, but stops to think for a second and turns around. Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. You ever need to talk about stuff? I'm the youth minister at our church down the street. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider myself a youth.
Yeah.
I look pretty young to me, but suit yourself. And with that, Joseph's gone. He seemed nice. Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face and cookie in hand. That was the smoothest recover I've ever seen. I should be taking notes. See, you're already fitting in great. Where'd those cookies go? They're gone. I'm sorry. If I make you if it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good. So you ate all of them anyway. I guess that makes it break time. Any ideas? Joseph probably wants his plate back, sure. I think we get a ton of good neighbor points if we bring this back. We're gonna be the best neighbors on this whole cul-de-sac. We're gonna kick all the other neighbors' butts. With kindness. Amanda and I step outside. Shoot, I'm actually not sure which house is his. I'd hazard a guess and say it's the big one with all the well-groomed blonde children sitting in the yard. Good eye, kid. And remember, we need to make a positive first impression here. Keep it light. We walk up to the kids and wave. Oh god, they have such dead eyes. Holy fuck. Oh no. Hey guys, is your dad around? They all just stare at us blankly. He just wanted to, return this nice plate, and thank you for the cookies. Geez, these definitely are Joseph's kids. They all look exactly like him. They were really good. I mean, I heard they were good. I didn't get to eat any. I chuckle nervously. Well, okay, we're just gonna set this plate down on the ground, real gentle, and then back away slowly, right, Dad? Right, that's what we're gonna do. The kids' eyes bore into us as we scurry away. I can feel their gaze on my back, even as we approach our house. I need something to get my mind off those carbon copy kids. I need to rest my eyes. Been awake for, what, 3 hours? And that's 3 hours too many. As we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps come up behind us. Mika, bro, who is this? I don't know. Ah, this fucking guy. Okay. God, there's so many people to voice. The voices are all just blending into each other at this point. I don't know what to do for him. Because I already have a real bro-y character. What do I do for him? Because, okay, fuck. All the characters are jumbling in my head and there's so many of them. You have the slightly deeper, just, that's, I don't remember names either. Fuck. I'm doing great, by the way. Do I have a dad catalog? No? Okay. Shit. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I turn around and am greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. Craig? Bro! Bro! Holy, wow, I haven't seen Craig in forever. It's been too long, dude. Yeah, wow, you look great. Yeah, I cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his act? Are you kidding me? He's ripped. Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while, too. Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me, but you're so big now. Hello, and hello, cute baby. Oh, thank you. Last time I saw you, I think you were about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. He picks up her tiny wrist and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Are you babysitting? Nah, dude, River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like 1 minute we're rolling up to exams with bad hangovers, and the next we're both fathers. Where you been, man? I was working out in California and just got relocated. Yeah, and just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. No kidding. Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. How's Smashly doing?
Oh, man.
I mean, Ashley. Ashley is her name.
I don't know.
She actually still goes by Smashly, and, we got divorced last year. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. It's old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all copacetic. Copacetic. Twins? You have 3 kids. Ain't life something, bro, right? Kegstand Craig is a father of 3. Kegstand Craig? Oh, yeah, it was my old college nickname. He got it because he did a lot of keg stands. It's that thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg. Right. He was very good at it. Ah, bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog and I really gotta keep up my heart rate. Brought River along for, resistance training. You jog daily. I jog yearly. On January 1st, when I promised myself that I'm gonna jog daily for the rest of the year, but give up after 30 minutes and just walk home. Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should join me sometime. I don't know. Come on, it'd be fun. We could grab breakfast afterwards, catch up. We could do a bro brunch like the old days. Alright, sure, sounds great. Great, let's get that going soon. I better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives a little wave, puts his earbuds back in, and jogs off. Can't believe Craig is ripped and has kids. I'm reeling. Why's that? The Craig I knew was not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time, I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Amanda, Jesus. Amanda, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce, and then he drank it like it was a thing that normal people do. It was unholy. And then I asked him what the hell he was doing, and he said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro." Fuck, hats off to me. Okay, hold on. I still have my one hat next to me. Let me go ahead and put that on. Alright, here we go. It's basically a smoothie, bro. I mean, technically, he's not wrong. He jogs. He was jogging. He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I'll have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Amanda and I flop down onto the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Too bad we're going to be putting my stuff right back into these boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Dad, it's going to be okay. I'll be fine. I know. It's just, you're my little girl. It's going to be weird not having you around. I'll come visit and I'll text you every day. And I'll take lots of pictures. I mean, obviously, I'm a photography major. You promise? Of course. Are you gonna be okay by your lonesome? Oh, come on, I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something. A dog? Forget art school, I'll stay for the dog. Is that what it's gonna take? Medium-sized dog. Handkerchief around the neck. I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slide through the mail slot. Speaking of college, Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back on the floor. Ooh, this is from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it. But I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, it's just like my entire future, not a big deal. She takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committee has reviewed your application, blah blah blah. Her face drops. Regret to inform you that we're unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design. Amanda throws the letter on the coffee table. Oh, sweetie. It's okay, I kinda saw it coming. I knew I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff into my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me they just want to see portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school is gonna want to snatch you up for sure. Yeah, I know, it's fine. Are you actually fine? Or are you just saying that? Sorry, let me get some water. All this talking. I'm fine, really. Her face says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Oh, and before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight. So, you need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool? I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yes. Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have the new place all to yourself. Yeah, what are your plans? Quick, think of plans. I'm secretly the mayor of this town. Gotta attend the union meeting. I'm going clubbing. Shit. I'm going clubbing. I'm gonna put on a nice outfit and go tear it up on the dance floor. All the dance moves, the lawnmower, the sprinkler, the running man, you know, the ones all the kids these days are doing. Alright, but I'm not gonna come pick you up if you pull anything this time. Not again. I'm just kidding. I'm actually going to go to bed, go and watch the game. Jeez. I'm gonna go watch the game. Nice. Which game? You know, the game. The one that's on tonight, you know. The one. The game on TV. At somewhere other than here. Okay, cool. While you do that, I'm gonna go do drugs and commit some light arson with the Emmas. I'm concerned you're hanging with the wrong crowd. Amanda shrugs. I would have expected you guys to be up to white-collar crime by this point. Maybe money laundering at the least. I'm a street rat, Pops. You're kidding about doing drugs and crime, right? Yes, Dad. Just making sure. I give her a pat on the head. Have fun with your sports. I'm being sarcastic. No, making fun of sports is played out. Alright then. I do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clear out. Right before Amanda's friends arrive. Before I leave, Amanda stops me. Hey, don't forget that you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Oh, right, Mr. Vega. Yep, totally remembered. I'll be there. Wow, I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone. So I'm just gonna pick a direction and walk in it. Let's go. This way. Cool, okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really? In the distance. Could it be? A big burned out neon sign hangs above a tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's. Alright, it'll do. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? One beer, please. Sure thing, boss. Bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but is currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favorite team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan of the opposing team. Several people in this bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanor that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun. A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass sidles up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello. Good to see... it's Mary, okay. Alright, good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often? Oh, no, actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm Mika, by the way. Are you watching the game? Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease. Oh, I love that team and also love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. I'm getting the impression that she's a little drunk. Buy a gal a drink. Do I be nice and buy her a drink or no? Sure, we'll buy her a drink. Why not? I almost reluctantly single the bartender and order Mary another glass of wine. Neil jokes back and forth with Mary. They're clearly friends, and this clearly isn't her first time doing this. She tips her glass at me. Suppose I gotta keep you company now.
Hey.
So what do you want to know? What's your deal? What do you think of the game? What's the latest what's the latest gossip? I gotta know. You came to the right broad. I'm an observer. I watch people. I see everything, know everyone. Nothing gets past me. So what? I thought you were gonna... I forget what we were talking about. About the gossip, you said nothing gets past you? Oh, right. I'm also a steel trap, confidential to a fault. So what else can you tell me about this part of town? It's quiet, that's for sure. If you want an idyllic little life with a white picket fence, this is the place to do it. But every town has its secrets, you know. She takes a sip of her drink. That was a little too ominous for my taste. She leans closer.
Hey, sailor.
Would you like to learn some of my secrets? Oh boy. Maybe some other time. Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points, a little too close than what I'm comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Excuse me. There we go. My hat's falling in my face. The hat that I used to wear while playing an instrument for the game. It's the brooding man from the Coffee Spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Enjoying the game. I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. That's where you're wrong, since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. The conversation ends there, and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. The game is close, with both sides playing their hardest to win, but in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. Raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us, based on mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender, who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. Name's Robert. Thanks, I'm Mika. Must be new here. Mary already hit on you? Yes. Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town, as slimy as it is. You'll never find a better spot than Jim and Kim's. Is there actually a Jim or Kim that runs this place? Nah, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world. Oh, okay. You a whiskey fella or a beer fella? Beer, but I'll drink most things. You like shots? Oh, shots fired. Don't like them. I love shots. I like shots. Fuck it. We're gonna do some shots. Thank God. Robert nods to Neil, who serves up 2 shots of whiskey. Hands one to me. Here, to your health. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this was what making friends is. Okay, Mika, this guy is out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Compliment the jacket, rugged looks, his hand tattoo. Ooh, I'll leave this up to chat. So chat, what are we doing? Are we complimenting the jacket, the rugged good looks, or the hand tattoo? What's the play here? What do we think? The jacket? Okay. I like your jacket. Thanks, been in my family for a long time. Passed down from the firstborn to the firstborn. Cursed, some would say. Man, this guy is mysterious. And cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? Daughter kicked me out of the house, running from my problems, trying to make friends. I could say running from my problems and be really mysterious. But I'll just be honest. Daughter kicked me out of the house. Not like forever. She was having a sleepover with her friends. Family type, huh? Single dad. He gets up. Right back. Gotta powder my nose. Never seen Robert this talkative. Must like you. I guess so. Gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction. Live in this cul-de-sac down the way. Does everybody live there? Me too. We just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them. Who's that? We get to Robert's house, which is just a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't guess and tell, Mika. So we doing this or what? What? You know, do you want to come inside or not? A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. Oh shit. Oh shit. Are we going inside? Hold on, chat. You get to decide. You get to decide what I do here. Lay it on smooth, smile and nod, or no thank you. What do I do here? Do we lay it on smooth? It's up to you. Smooth. Okay. Here we go. Well, I don't see why not. Sounded smoother in my head. God damn it, Mika. Let's do it. I follow him up to his door. He fumbles with his keys for a second and unlocks the door, leading me inside. The moment that oh my god, here we go. Is this safe for stream? I don't know if it is or not. I need my mod. I need my man in the chair over there to confirm if there's any nudity in this game. I don't believe so. But please do confirm for me if there's anything that might be. You think it is safe? I need you to just confirm, not off your top of your head. I need you to confirm for me. Is this safe? Because I'm chill with this. But, like, I don't want stream getting fucking taken down. Fade to black? Okay. I follow him up to his door. He fumbles with his keys for a second and locks the door, leading me inside. The moment the door closes behind us, he pushes me up against the wall and kisses me, grabbing my hips. Come on. Robert takes my hand and leads me up the stairs, and into what I assume is his bedroom, but it's so dark that I can't see anything but Robert's intense expression. He kisses me again, and I can hear him shucking off his jacket. I clumsily take off mine too. My hands his hands roam down my chest, and suddenly he's tugging at my belt. I don't normally do this. Do you want to stop? Nah, we'll just do it. We're gonna just go for it. We're already here. No. Good. Robert continues to unbuckle my belt and guides me to the bed. Let's have some fun. Okay, well, shit. Sunlight streams in between the slats of the blinds. My head is pounding. I really overdid it last night. Wait a minute, this isn't my old house. Or my new house. Oh, right. I look around for Robert, but find myself alone. Hello? There's a clatter from the bathroom and the door opens. Robert is fully dressed and grabs his keys. That was fun. Yeah, it was. You should go. That's certainly not what I was expecting. Well, talk to you later. Robert cracks a smile. Sure, your clothes are over there. I hastily get dressed and show myself out. The sun is unbearably bright. I need to lie down. I start to make my way back home when I suddenly remember... Amanda. Oh, shit. I rush back home and throw the door open. Something smells delicious. Amanda. Amanda runs out of the kitchen and looks slightly disappointed. Oh man, I was kinda hoping you'd gotten kidnapped and I was gonna have to come rescue you. No, I made a friend at the bar last night and ended up sleeping over at his place. Where are the Emmas? They left a little while ago. I hope you guys have fun. Yeah, watched some movies, ate snacks, stole a car, you know, usual sleepover stuff. You teens and your larceny. So, this breakfast that's cooking, what's that all about? Well, there's hash browns and eggs and bacon. Can I... Yes, you can have some breakfast. Bless you, sweet child. My head throbs. I gotta do something about this hangover. Amanda, your loving father might have overdone it last night. Ah, somebody's hungover. Father of the year. You wouldn't happen to have any aspirin or... I've got just the thing, hang on. Amanda runs to the fridge and pulls out a jar of pickles. Amanda, what? Drink this. The pickle juice? Yep, it's what I used once. I would assume someone would use. I would also assume that it works pretty well. Although I've never tried it before and won't try it, obviously. Give her a stern, yet resigned side-eye. Amanda Ann and who raised you? You know what, we're gonna say who raised you because that's like, that feels like the dad thing to say. But also, I know where this is gonna go. You did? Right. Do as I say, not as I do. You got it. This better work. I down a sip of the tart juice. No, more than that, way more than that. I mean, I assume. Watch it, you. I drink more pickle juice and help myself to the delicious breakfast that Amanda has graciously allowed me to partake in, after inhaling some hash browns and dunking several pieces of bacon into runny egg yolk. God, that sounds so good right now. I'm starting to feel a little better. Amanda grabs her backpack and keys. Well, I gotta get to class. Don't forget the meeting with Mr. Vega, okay? He said it was important. Love ya. I'll be there, knock 'em dead, kiddo. Always do. We do our secret handshake, and she's off. I get a little work done at home before I glance at my watch and see that it's almost time for the meeting. I hop in the shower, change clothes, and head on my way, still a little hungover. I arrive at Amanda's school and check in at the front desk. They gave me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I'm barely awake and feeling pretty haggard, but hopefully nobody'll notice. I check my watch and am relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavily lined eyes. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know, have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy, are you gonna help me or not? Fine, up those stairs and to the left, can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low-rent Gerard Way, holy shit, to that, oh my god, low-rent Gerard Way is standing fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out of the classroom next to his locker. Oh my god. Hello, Hugo. Hello. Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. You must be Mika. The period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back?
Oh.
Mr. Vega leads me in, and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this. Alright, where were we? Now who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in J.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of the period rings, all the students immediately get up and make a break for the door. Remember to do the reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, you know, budget cuts. Right. Thanks so much for coming in. Ah, wrong voice. Fuck. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda's never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind, not completing assignments, and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I'd normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. Hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just wanted to ask, is everything okay at home? We just moved, she's fine, she has a tendency to bottle things up. We just moved. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about it than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance if she keeps heading down this road. I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thank you for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way out, I stop, thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo. Yes? They ever catch that rye? Such a dumb joke. Yes. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. It's still a little bit in shock that Amanda was able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force for positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home. Maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool, and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So, did you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually just gossiped about our celebrity crushes. So, you talked about Mario Batali the whole time? It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. We can make something at home, and let's go to the food court. Fuck it. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Geez, can't a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I will buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay. But also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective, because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that It's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vega said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vega's class. It's fine, he's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R's going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? It's a... I don't think you'd get it. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah?
Hey.
What? No. Dad. Ugh. Can't believe you would... Dad. I mean, jeez. Why would you... Ugh. Gross. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend. Okay. Jeez. This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over. To them all, then. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kinda dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah. Language, Missy. Heck yeah? Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar? Bread with cheese on it? Or do you just want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive. We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in. These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Oh my god. Oh my god, here we go. Can you explain memes to me? Which meme? All memes. Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people. They get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death. And what's worse than that, movies and TV and video games will try to jump in on a meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it and isn't funny. Oh shit, what up? Dad, please. Anyway, changing the... Hearing me in like kind of like a faux British accent going, oh shit, what up? Is the worst thing that's happened thus far and will be clipped. Anyway, changing the subject, where to now? Want to go to that goth store?
Hmm.
What? You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation of the establishment? I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets, and it's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s?
Hmm.
Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one.
Alright.
Let's go to fucking Hot Topic, hell yeah. Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. There it is, you can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud. Speech. Amanda, speech, 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 speech. Alright, I'll do it if you stop chanting. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate a historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like this today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Von Ripley had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead, Goth, and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head.
Yeah.
Oh hey, chain wallets. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in a Dead, Goth, and Beyond. Peruse the band t-shirts, ironic mugs, clearance bin for hot deals. The clearance bin is the ultimate dad thing, so we're going to the clearance bin. There's a big cardboard box of marked down items. I'm pretty sure $4 for purple eyeliner is a good deal. I think. I wonder if I would look good in purple eyeliner. Hell yes, I would. Look, this is very important to me. I overhear a stifled argument over the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. Oh my. Alright. Cashier, I can see that. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here.
What?
Listen, when I bought this online, the website said the blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they're Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes.
Oh, no.
Hey, Datatron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you. Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. Cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So, what was that guy's deal? Cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch, trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Ah, cool. Long haul paranormal... Oh, shit. Long haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers is on. Your favorite, right? That's like putting 3 different shows together. What the fuck? I gotta say it now. Oh, cool. Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Oh, hell yes. Oh, hell yes. They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts. But also, they're hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Callum and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo, find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steer on them damn ice roads. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. Ah, almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying, you're gonna die. That's because we're about to die, you. This is art. The episode ends and Amanda excuses herself to go start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Callum and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterwards, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Take care of your health while you're still young, Dad Tip 23. Sleepy time. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never ever let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda's much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. That's so funny. So, you excited for the cookout today? Excited to beef up my grilling skills. If there's food, I'm excited. That's a bad attitude. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope that nobody talks to me. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We'll get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we'll start getting ready. We better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late. What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early, just because you said that. I head out the door, and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if it doesn't involve a grill. I guess we're not as early as we thought we'd be. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on a table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Shit, what voice did I do for you? Fuck. Joseph, welcome, I'm so glad you 2 are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come on over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hey. This is Christian and Christy, they're twins. They stare creepily and say nothing. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. You're married to Mary? I should have known. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What's she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Mika, and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to, meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. I twitch. But please, you two, enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Amanda and I mill around and try some foods, some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. I don't want to... I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to do pleasantries. Dad, they're gonna talk about weather. Go, do it, make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party, and am surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Oh dang, Robert's here. Didn't that guy throw a frisbee at my head? Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Yeah, I know Craig. But wait a second. All these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I'd better investigate. Ooh, shit. Who do I talk to? Burger time. Who do I talk to? Robert and Brian. Okay, so Robert is redhead with the dog. Brian is... Who was Brian? Shit. No, wait. Robert, guy I just had sex with. Brian is... No, Matt, Hugo, and Craig. That's probably who I'm going to go talk to because I like those three. So far, my three favorites. Joseph, church guy. Damien, emo guy. Matt was coffee shop. Hugo was the teacher. Craig was my buff friend from college. Robert I had sex with. Deep and mysterious. And Brian was the big guy. Yes, I'm trying to get all my names together because I don't remember. I'm terrible.
Oh.
Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello. Oh god, I have to voice them all. Oh fuck. Oh, there's three of you. Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place. To try to take something like, say, the Rococo period and compare it to postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art's created. Matt and Hugo seem to be busy talking, that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Okay, I don't... See, I want to listen in on Matt and Hugo because I like Matt and Hugo, but I also don't want to leave Craig all by himself. I'm going to listen in. Kind of comparison just eliminates the reason art movements are so important in the first place. Not wrong, but I think there's no harm in comparing one work of art to another. You could definitely say that one painting is better than another if you're evaluating technical skill from a purely formalist standpoint. I showed you a Matisse and then something by Dutch masters. Which one would you say shows more technical prowess? I'm so lost right now. I shoot a worried glance over to Craig, who returns it. Well, sure, you could say that the Dutch masters were technically more skilled, but I would argue that while the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse had a better paintings overall. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Well, that's pretty subjective, art is dead. You know what? I'm going to do the thing I normally do on subjects I know nothing about and act like I do. And be like, well, that's pretty subjective. How do you mean? Well, that painting of the guy with the apple in front of his face is pretty nice. Matisse rocks. Oh, shit. That's a Magritte. Right. Oh, sorry. You're fine, dude. We were just discussing the importance of context when talking about artwork. Listen, all I ask you is if you liked Van Gogh or Picasso better. Hugo throws up his hands in frustration. But they represent two completely different art movements. How could I possibly choose between the thick, creamy impasto of post-impressionism and the abstracted fuck, I'm trying to say it with passion. Abstractionist beauty of cubism. Man, that's way above my head. Me too. That's all good, man. The cool thing about art is that we all perceive it differently. A single piece could have a totally different effect on each person that looks at it, and that's awesome. Just 1 minute about that. Hugo, please.
Hey.
Sorry, I get really fired up about art stuff. Mika, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly. Seems like your daughter's fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it. Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes the flower crown and places it on top of his head. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. No, but you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on. Hey, Mika, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmenista. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop and my old college friend and, your teacher? Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. Didn't realize we were neighbors. Yeah. You still going to get me that overdue term paper? Great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger guns move from me, and I'm very proud. He's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go? Hugo looks around the party. You must finally spot him because his eyes go wide. Ernest! Ernest Hemingway Vega, are you smoking? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Oh shit. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest, and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right? Man, I do not envy Hugo. That last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. And the barbecue we had before that, he casually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned half my yard too. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey everybody, sorry about that. Mika, this is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Does it matter?
Oh.
Ernest. Okay, I'm in the 8th grade. God, are you happy now? Sure you were just dying to know. Yeah, good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch. Ernest. Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think as dad and a teacher, that is about as authoritarian as you can get. Honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? But I'm as cool as a cucumber. Hey, that right there, you can't say that. My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads?
I don't know.
Ah, so many voices. I can't keep them straight. I don't know.
Yeah, sounds great.
I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we become the machine that we once raged against, and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18, and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter, Amanda, I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point.
Oh.
As much as we all want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time where it won't be like that. Is college when that happens?
Ah.
Oh, don't let us eat up your time, Mika. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. Joseph and Damien or Robert and Brian? Let's go talk to Robert and Brian. I walk over to Robert and Brian, who are chatting over drinks, determined not to be weird about what happened that night. I hope Robert feels the same. Hey, guys. Mika, how the heck are ya? Settling into the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. Game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Mika, have you met Robert yet? Yes, I believe we met. Briefly. Hey. Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Robert robotically extends a hand. I shake it as he stares unblinkingly into my eyes. Oh god, what does it mean? How's it going? It's good. Robert focuses on the whiskey he's holding, takes a long sip. Great, look at my friends becoming friends. Us dads gotta stick together, you know. Us dads. Robert has a kid. Oh, I didn't know you had kids. Robert continues to stare at me. Jesus, does this guy ever blink? Yep. Cool, that's cool. We stand in incredibly uncomfortable silence for several moments until... We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Daisy and Amanda run up to us. Thank God. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghost, but how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. Wait a second, are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, such quality reality television. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gotta keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over there. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Go find kindling for a fire. Okay. But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend? Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Turn my attention back to the conversation, but wait, where did Robert go? I skim the party and finally find him in the corner talking to Mary. Does he not want to talk? Man, I'd never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I snap out of my Robert-induced haze. I guess Amanda just sorta has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. Huh, it's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular, friendly friendship. Yeah, regular friendship after all. Really? Just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age, too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people, too. Kids, right? Gotta love 'em. You're required to by law. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. And Joseph and Damien. I spot Joseph chatting with the guy from Dead Goth and Beyond by the grill. I wonder what they're talking about. I walk over to them. So I'm curious, can you walk me through why you had your house painted black? Where do I even start? The house stays warmer in the winter. It provides an artistic contrast to the rest of the neighborhood, and it complements the crimson interior perfectly. It's definitely an interesting choice. Thank you. I'm very proud of my abode. Mika, I was just having a conversation with Damien here about his aesthetic design decisions. Damien regards me up and down with a warm but critical eye. How do you do? I don't believe I've had the pleasure. I think I saw you in Dead Goth and Beyond the other day. Damien's face turns bright red. I must apologize for my behavior that day. You see, I take the goth lifestyle very seriously, and to be caught in a ruse by such a corporation as Dead Goth and Beyond was profoundly frustrating indeed. I hope you know that while my anger may have been justified, it was no such way for a gentleman to act. It's okay, man. Do tell me about yourself. Are you new to the area? Yes, my daughter and I just moved in the other day. She was the one I took to Dead Goth and Beyond. Very good taste on her part. Does she partake in the goth lifestyle? I think for a second. I look over to Amanda, who's hanging out with some of the older kids in the neighborhood.
Oh my.
Hey, Amanda, would you consider yourself a goth? Amanda yells back. I wouldn't necessarily try to fall under any one specific label, but I guess if I had to choose, I would be more describe myself as a twee hipster with some normcore leanings. Bats are cool, though. Ah, pity. Are you enjoying the party so far? Oh, definitely. Thanks so much for putting this on. It's nice to be in a cul-de-sac where everyone is so friendly and welcoming. Amanda walks up to the conversation. I also like The Lost Boys a lot. Really good movie. Does that count as goth? That it would, my dear. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. Damien Bloodmarch, at your service. Damien finishes the sentence with a flourish and a bow, producing a single rose and offering it to Amanda. Amanda blushes and returns the gesture with a curtsy. My, do you know how to treat a lady? Oh shit. Hello, Amanda. Seemingly out of nowhere, Joseph's twin kids appear. Are they speaking in unison? Hey. Won't you come play with us? Come play with us. Forever. Guys, enough with the creepy twin shtick. We've talked about this. Christian and Christy slowly back away. Oh god. Shit. Mary. Another character. Brain. What did you do for Mary? What did you do? Where do you think they got that from? Mary pops into the conversation, wine in hand. I, don't know. Mary takes a long sip of the wine. I think I might have taped over VeggieTales VHS with The Shining. Who knows? She takes another sip of her wine. Where's Brish?
Come on.
Wasn't he with you? You had him a moment ago. He's probably stuffing dirt in his mouth. He'll be alright. Toddlers are pretty resilient. Mary tips her glass to me. Ain't my first time to the rodeo. It's my fourth. I have squeezed 4 little Sweetheart, would you do me the favor and please find Krish? That would be great.
Oh my god.
I'm sure he's fine. Mary. I can see like the eye twitch, right? It's like, Mary. Okay, jeez. Mary finishes her wine and wanders off. Dad, can we go now? Lucian, have I introduced you to Mika yet? It's that punk from Amanda's school. I remember you. Whatever. That's no way for a young man to speak to his elders. Be polite. Lucian bows. Whatever, sir. Lucian bows again. Mr. Christensen, may I have a veggie burger? Sir. Coming right up, bud. Are you vegetarian? Yep. Make that 2 veggie burgers. Did you know some people in the Victorian area were vegetarians? They described carnivorous type people as bloodlappers. Dad. It's really interesting, Damien. Joseph turns to the grill. Just a hint of tattoo peeks from underneath his sleeve. Can't believe I didn't notice it before. It looks like the bottom of an anchor. Whoa, is that a tattoo? Nice. Yep. Wasn't always a youth pastor, you know? That's so cool. Want to see mine?
Oh my.
What? What? You have a tattoo? Lucian pulls back some rubber bracelets, revealing a lopsided 666 in black ink. My buddy gave me a stick and poke tattoo last week. Think it's healing up pretty good. Lucian. We'll talk about this later.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. What's the significance of the tattoo? I don't know, just thought it looked sick. Well, in my opinion, the only reason you need to get a tattoo is because you want one. Careful though, that number carries weight. Man, Joseph is a way cooler youth pastor than I thought. I just figure youth pastors popped out of the womb like with a Bible. I wonder what he did before preaching.
Oh.
And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eye, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on a grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. Guys think this is my first time around in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique. Probably didn't know this, Mika, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrievable. I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Let us keep studying. He's a rare quality about him. Mustard, we keep talking about this, and we just appreciate the artist. Never seen him make a mistake. Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please, stop. All of the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison.
Nice.
Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Kinda nice, isn't it? Feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. Happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot. Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll make a real killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Dad Book? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmenista and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood.
Ah.
Pretty fun party, don't you think? Got a burger in me, networking event. Wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. It did kind of feel like a networking event, sure. Gotta get LinkedIn notifications out of this. I just know it.
Mm.
You don't think it's nice that people want to connect with you? Not when their affection jams up my inbox, metaphorically speaking.
Mm.
Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad.
Eh?
Amanda and I arrive home with remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh,
Hmm.
is that okay? Of course. Just keep me posted and be home before midnight.
Huh?
You got it. And be careful. I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No. I've never done that and will never do that.
Hmm.
Okay. Do you have plans tonight? My plans were kinda to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna see how long I can sleep for, throw a party, work on some stuff. We'll throw a party. Real rager. All the other dads in the neighborhood are invited. I'll see if I can get you a spot on the list, but honestly, it's looking tight and you may just have to wait in line. I know the guy at the door. I'll get in no problem. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. Why is this game just making me hungry? Okay, that is the only thing that has happened thus far, is this game has made me increasingly hungry over time. Because there's the burgers, the greasy food at the food court. Now they're talking about lamb with mashed potatoes. I am so hungry right now. My stomach is gurgling. I'd love to be able to cook like that, although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Like just making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon, because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Huh. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only not assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exacerbating it with all the yelling. So I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of your friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decided to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally, she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe.
Aw.
Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket.
Eh?
Oh, whoops, I guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann.
Huh?
Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now. Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops.
Hmm.
Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? Oh, shit. I'm gonna be honest, I was scared. You weren't responding, and it was just like when your dad... I have to stop myself from tearing up.
Hey.
Oh, Dad, I didn't mean to. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just, please don't do that again.
Oh.
Amanda.
Ah.
Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now. Wrong voice. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room, and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? Definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey,
Ah.
I thought about what you said last night.
Huh?
I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it.
Ah.
I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I trust you to make good choices. I also thought about it, and I'll try to give you your space from here on out. I gotta trust that you can take care of yourself. Team Von Ripley? Team Von Ripley. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them. Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs and the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go.
Hmm.
What? What's Dad Book?
Oh.
It's a social media platform. Wait,
Huh?
what? What social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which, as it turns out, is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood.
Aw.
Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. So, we are going to be ending here soon, but I want to do this real quick before I do. On a Friday night, you're most likely to polish and sort my coin collection, Netflix and grill, baby, fall asleep watching the History Channel, torment my children with dad puns, sink into blissful oblivion, sleep. Dad puns all the way. We're going dad puns. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My trusty grill, the lost shaker of salt, Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes, a boat, don't need anything, survival skills. Castaway on DVD, obviously, because I need to know what to do. My turn on, oh shit. Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grillmanship, comfortable with crying. Okay, legitimately out of all of those, comfortable with crying. If you're not emotional, like if you're all like buttoned up, it's just not attractive. What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructionals, salty boat captain, pro skater who's also an astronaut, good father, president of space. This one I can't decide. Chat, I'm gonna defer to you with this one. One of the last decisions. What's the vibe of this one? Good father. Aw, that's cute. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries, Sean Connery's entire filmography, anything on Laserdisc, romantic comedies, whatever will make me cry, old comedies that haven't aged well. Definitely old comedies. What's your ideal date? Napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle, eating a healthy dinner at 4, trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost, arson, or being emotionally vulnerable. Um, Arson? Sure. What do you never leave the home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, book of word jumbles and a pen, a cool knife. Oh, geocache. I'm sorry. It was too slow. It was too late. Because of the delay. A cool knife, a crippling low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phone keys and wallet at home sometimes. What are we saying here? I mean, I could just pick the answer that's you. That's you. I could just go with this one, but I'm waiting so you can give a response this time. I'm allowing you the opportunity. Listen, you could say rude, or you could give me do this. Yeah, okay. Spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, when I can get my next cup of coffee, and lawnmower modifications. I'm sorry, I have to go with coffee on this one. I that is a thing that I do think about a lot. Profile complete. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug.
Me.
Go get him, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh my god, the profile picture. Dad Manda. Hey Mika, it's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day, Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see you've signed up for Dadbook. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them. Okay. Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dadbook? Why, Mika, I never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented and easy to buy things for daughter? Although, I am, of course, flattered. You should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait. No. Wow. I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked so hard and ate all my vegetables. Totally holding on to this for later. Wait, do you even remember what I majored in? I declined to comment. Cool. I love that. By the way, so we're gonna end right here. And next time, we're gonna start right here. We're gonna pick out our first dad. I am curious what chat is currently leaning towards, though, as the first dad. Like, who is the one you're like, go for them first? Out of all of these, Craig, Matt, Brian, Robert, Joseph, Hugo, or Damien, who are we leaning towards going to first? And that's Matt or Hugo? Okay. Okay. I will remember that for next time. So for now, we're going to pop out of here. Thank you all for stopping by the Quiet Kenku. I hope you have a nice rest of your day. You know, do all the, you know, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. But regardless, love y'all. Good night.